Okay. So, traffic starts to move a little better, but every once in a while, like, a panicked person will run out into the middle of the road. So I'm going to go ahead and need just an easy driving check, just to make sure that you don't run over any pedestrians on your way. The Minotaur is bleeding substantially more than anyone else. He took several bullets. I believe he has 8 remaining out of 18. I believe he took 10 rounds. So,
I'm fine.
He's taken a couple of bullets. He's got a couple of bloody patches.
Yeah.
Now, he doesn't seem all that bothered by it. Minotaur are notorious for being just
Resilient.
tough as nails. You have military service. You've seen Minotaur take more bullets than any person possibly could take, and still keep charging the opponent, shoot them all in the face, and then spend a month in the hospital afterwards. Yeah, it's not beyond the realm of what you've seen a Minotaur do in action.
Just 2 driving check?
What? No, it's easy, so it's only difficulty 1. All he's doing is not running over people.
Well,
So
he's advantageous against not running over.
okay, well, no, that's good enough. He doesn't fail the check. He doesn't do it in a wonderful job.
Just kinda
So you
hard
guys,
stop.
occasionally you guys, get a hard break.
We look like everyone else.
Right. Yeah, more or less. He's not doing a brilliant job, but he's also not failing at not running anybody over and not running into other cars. You guys do notice that the route that you guys are taking, they have put up a rudimentary roadblock. It doesn't appear that they're questioning every single car, but there are definitely a couple of canines and a couple of what look to be orc police officers, and they are very obviously carrying shotguns.
Can I?
They're not put away by any stretch of the imagination. They have them in hand.
Alright. Can I have the little girl like this? Like I'm holding on to her like that.
Like in your lap?
She, as soon as you try to get close to her and touch her, she kind of squirms away. If you want to try to give me a charm check on her, you're more than welcome to it.
Yes.
Okay, she is still panicked. You guys haven't really done much to alleviate the situation, so it's still, there's no more deficit dice, but it's still a hard check. You guys have not moved the check any easier yet.
Can I try?
So you're going to roll your charm, and it's going to be against 3 penalty
No.
dice.
3 purples?
Yep.
No, don't do that.
Let's see.
I'll
I
try
got
next.
1
Don't do
charm.
that. Play your
2
strength.
presents.
I've got 2 presents.
Okay, yep.
No charm though. Play your strength for sure. Play your strength.
Scare her?
Oh,
Fucking look at all that disadvantage, bro.
I'm disadvantaged.
So you have a success and 3 disadvantage. She reluctantly, kind of allows you to touch her. She definitely seems highly trepidatious, though.
I wanna try to grab her face again.
Don't do that. Just let her be.
Okay.
We'll have some girl.
You try to put your hands on her again?
No, I do nothing.
Okay.
We're in a flat panel van with tinted ass windows.
Yeah, full of guys and one little freaking out girl.
For women.
I will not try to quickly pump her.
She's a girl too.
Yeah, let's have a little girl
On
time.
Friday.
On Thursdays.
Yeah, so
Oh, also on Fridays.
It's not raised hand and Dr. Derby.
Okay, so you guys, slowly continue to approach. You notice that every few vehicles or whatever, they ask the driver a question.
we're definitely
You definitely are progressing up. About the time that you guys are about 2 cars away, the dogs start barking. one more car pulls up in front of you, and the dogs freak the fuck out. The police immediately, pull their guns up, pull the folks out of the car. Looks like a couple of college kids, college-age kids. They put them on the ground, start tearing the car apart. You notice a few minutes later, they pull a fucking backpack out of the back, open it up, pull out what appears to be a giant sack of weed. They, kind of move them off to the side after about 5 or 6 minutes. And, because they've got their hands full at this point, they just kind of wave you all through.
So in this universe, weed still isn't legal 40 years into the future?
Just Salt Lake City. Fucking Mormon.
That feels so nice.
Your computer.
Why the hell is my computer making noise?
Is your computer playing Yanni, or is it playing...
What?
Oh, so I'm going on with
Yanni or Laurel?
I'm gonna make
Am I, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The argument that's going on right now on the...
Yanni or Laurel?
Yanni or
Oh,
Laurel.
actually, I need to add that to the
I haven't
video.
even seen it. I'm not going to watch it.
No, it's a sound bit. Some people hear Yanni and some people hear Laurel. I hear Yanni and my wife hears Laurel.
Is this dress black or...
it's like the blue dress or the white dress or whatever. It's another one of those things. It's a perception-based argument.
Well, the blue dress, white, gray, or whatever dress, both. I can see both.
Right, and
What?
my wife can hear both in the sound clip. She can hear it.
Let's not
And the
get
original
into
clip
tonight.
was Laurel that was distorted.
Yeah.
And so anyway.
Let's not get into this tonight, please. I don't want to hear that shit anymore. Being too old for that kind of shit.
So you guys managed to get out of downtown without a major issue. You guys continue on. You get a call a few minutes later. I managed to get away from the airport without any questioning. Again, it's about a 3-hour drive. Continue to use the company card for gas and so on and so forth. Make sure you keep a low profile if you can. Okay. You guys have anything you want to do, or you want to just put your GPS on and start road tripping it?
Can we
I'm licking my wound.
What's our gas level at?
You guys got half a tank. You can definitely get out to the fringe of town before you need to
So
get
the
to
specialty thing about Yanni and Laurel is they're saying both at the same time, but they're different frequencies, and so people who pick up lower and higher frequencies hear
Right.
different.
Okay. Anyways, we stop off like an Eckerd's and see if we get some drinks and sandwiches.
An Eckerd's?
Yeah, and
When was the last time you saw an Eckerd's?
in Houston.
We need to stop by the Piggly Wiggly.
Seriously, I'm about to say
Guys,
that
we're
too.
going to HEB to
Dude,
get some
Piggly Wigglies are up concerned by the airport, really.
You're in Utah. I don't believe HEB is in
Mm-mm.
Utah. I
It's only
believe it's
Raleigh.
a Texas only chain.
In Oklahoma. Weirdly enough, they
And it
have
saves Texas citizens.
Well, that's why HEB is special, is because you only get it here. It's kind of like Whataburger, where
you don't
Oh, they got them in Oklahoma.
yeah,
I
but
got them in
Whataburger
Georgia and
and
Alabama too.
But
Right,
no,
right.
HEB though is like remember
Sonic as well.
the hurricane.
But it's very much a
Sonic is-
southern thing.
Yeah, Sonic is only in the south. You don't get there's no Sonics up north.
Yeah, there are.
There are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Up in Philly now.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sonic is taking over. You can find Sonic in Michigan these days.
I don't know. I saw one of my friends about Sonic. He lives up in
Most of
Missouri.
it's
no, up in
I was gonna say, not in
Michigan.
Missouri, because they're
Michigan.
everywhere in Missouri, but they're rare in Michigan.
Yeah. He's like I've never seen Sonic.
But it's mostly the Midwest. They're
I was
both
also
mostly
back in
Midwest.
Dude,
well over 10 years
Right.
ago.
they have one open up in Dover, Delaware. I know that for certain. Because that ran opening
All right, so you want to stop and get some refreshments?
refreshments, some
Some.
personal hygiene.
Yeah, we're gonna buy some.
What, like
tampons.
some new shirts or something?
No,
Tampons.
tampons.
Okay.
Hat.
Tampon. tampons.
Yeah. Why don't you stop by a Walmart and get a whole fucking change of clothes and
No.
medical supplies and shit that you can get at Walmart?
Touche. I just want to say Eckerd's.
No. It's fine. I mean, technically, you could get a rudimentary set of things at a fucking 7-Eleven.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. If we're gonna stop at like a gas station or something like that, just get some rudimentary stuff, just so that we can make it back. without drawing any extra suspicion whatsoever. So if we're getting a hold clothes, gonna med kit, all this kind of crap.
But you also know that you could get a little bit out of town, and find a rural Walmart somewhere. I mean,
Walmart is like every 20 miles.
right.
That's true.
Yeah, I've been to those super tiny Walmarts. They're cool.
This is 40 years in the future, so they not only do they have super Walmart, they have super duper Walmart.
So Costco, or Sam's Club, I mean.
Okay, whatever, yeah.
So what do y'all want to do? Do you want to just fly as far under the radar as you possibly can and only stop for gas? Do you want to stop at Walmart? You want to stop at a convenience store? Do you want to how are you guys rolling this? This is up to you guys. Like, I'm not telling you what to do. I need you guys to tell me what y'all are doing.
My guy being the thief and whatnot, he's all extra low there, so that's up to you guys though.
MXKGB, I hold the big seat.
I say we get gas and that's
Extra
it.
low right there.
We get back.
Right there.
Okay, so it sounds like we got at least 2 votes for.
Why would we want to stop anywhere?
We gotta get gas because we're only gonna make
Get
it outside
drinks?
town.
It's 3 hours.
Well, we only have enough gas to get us really right outside of town.
Then just get gas and leave.
You're gonna have to stop for at least a little bit of gas.
Drinks.
Drinks to calm down the little girl.
Brooke so notoriously thirsty.
What?
Sugar.
Girl. Little girl.
Oh, give the hyperventilating child some more sugar.
Sugar comes
Get the
first.
alcoholic. What are you, a Minotaur?
I'm a centaur.
Get the alcoholic centaur a pint. No, just get gas and go. You know what? While we're stopping, is there a
Comrade.
McDonald's out? I want to play on
Comrade.
the playground.
Comrade,
You want
a
to
drink sounds good.
Hmm?
A drink sounds good.
So does capitalism, but you don't like that either, do you, nasty?
In Soviet Russia, we have 3 great things.
Soviet Russia. How? Soviets?
You're not even remotely that old, sir.
Still make jokes about Russia.
You're like, you do
My
not
mother-
I grew up in
In
still
Soviet
Soviet
Russia,
That's like, all of
Jew.
East Russia. It's still Soviet.
Don't make
over
me
there.
put you in your place.
East Russia is still Soviet Russia, like to the day.
All right, so what's your plan? Just gas and go?
Yes,
Yeah.
the drinks. Some beef jerky or something like
So
that.
somebody's gonna go into a convenience store
No.
and get some things.
No!
Duh.
Drink your piss. Don't stop.
Calm down.
Are you
a
gonna
little.
hop out and get gas, and you're the only one that's really like able
Not
to?
shot.
Yeah,
Duh.
Dude, I'm fine.
but you. I know you are, but you're over here trying.
No, you're definitely not.
Oh yeah.
You're still pretty much.
Yeah. I see. You said you only took
Give
strain damage. You
currency
definitely
for
took wound
drinks,
damage.
comrades.
That's it. Whoops.
Yeah, you have 2 wounds left, bro. Like, you took a lot of wound damage. You are a bloody fucking mess.
Wait.
Wait, I only have I took two.
Is that how you're recording it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's current. It's how much.
You see how it says current on the.
It's supposed to be how
So
it's left.
if you've only taken 2, you should have a 12 written in there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I wrote, like, the number I have to equal. Like, I have 5. So
I have
It's
17.
a down counter, not up counter.
I should have read that better.
Which I think Mark, he did it proper because he.
Right.
Oh,
Because
no.
I know Mark. I know I shot Mark at least 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah, Mark got hit. I got maybe more.
But
I got shot once
No.
and I got a strain and then I got the strain
The
back.
little girl hit me with the frickin' door.
Right.
That's what happened.
You were all like, yeah.
Hi, dog.
So gas and go. So once we stop,
All right.
gas and go.
So you guys stop at the fringe of town. You gas up really fast. Put
Go to the
$20
gas.
in and get back in and keep on rolling. You guys get out, kind of out into the sticks. About 2 hours out, and you're out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you kind of starting to hit the foothills, kind of winding up, and getting up into the mountains and stuff like that. Go ahead and make a vigilance check for the Minotaur. It's going to be against a low
Richard,
easy
you're the
difficulty,
easiest
so
one to get out. I can't fucking move these.
Let's triumph, excellent. Okay, very good. He looks over and says, "There's a collection of bikes that are coming up on us. I thought I saw them about 10 or 15 miles back, but I just assumed it was a group of bikes, but they've just appeared in our rearview mirror again. I have a sneaky suspicion they're following us.
Oh, shit.
Well, we definitely can't go to that place. Oh, let's stop by the bar again.
We're nowhere near the bar.
You're still an hour away. You're still an hour and a half away from home.
Well, I say let's.
Or home.
Let's fire on the front ones, let them collapse and kill everyone.
No.
We don't
Let's
have
see
any-
what they're doing first.
Oh! Wait for the man walking up to you with a gun just to walk past you.
They haven't done anything.
Hello,
They're
sir.
just following.
Bye!
They're just fun.
And if we need to lose them, we can, play the old run around town kind of deal.
In town, aren't we in the desert?
What kind
Yeah,
of bikes are
right now you guys are out in the middle of nowhere.
What kind of bikes
We're
are
nowhere
they?
north Utah.
What kind of bikes are they?
Right now they're glints on the horizon. You got a Triumph. He's seen them from way farther away than. Like you guys have plenty of time to think about what it is that you want to do about this.
Are there any mountains or any hills?
Yeah,
Utah.
you're in the hills right now. You're in the foothills of the mountains of Utah.
So where do we
Remember, you're headed towards the plateaus of Utah. You're headed towards the high mountains.
The
Why don't we
Badlands and
just-
everything?
Why don't we just get behind a
Okay.
rock and wait?
You're in a fucking
Van.
panel van, bro. You're in a 20-foot long van.
Then let's just find a 21-foot rock and hide behind it.
We're in the foothills, and there's trees and whatnot, and like little beaten paths, and off the beaten path kind of side roads and whatnot.
Let's take a piss.
Yeah, but
Gun it for a little bit, try to get ahead of any kind of visual sights that they would be able to have. And if we come across a...
so you're gonna try to outrun some motorcycles in a panel.
Not really outrun, but just more speed up to the point where they might not be able to see our lights.
Okay.
We can't see their lights. That's how it kind of works with cars. You can't see them, they can't see you. And get away from them.
Wait, is it nighttime?
No, it's not. You guys left in the bright morning.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, never mind then. So we wouldn't. Okay, I thought we.
No,
I
you
thought we
guys,
did everything.
you
at
guys
night.
got into a fucking gunfight at 9:30 in the morning in downtown Salt Lake
It was
City.
evening last.
It's a great way
Oh
to
yeah,
start
no,
the
you're
morning.
right. It was early as fuck in the morning. So at this point, it's like 7 in the morning.
So we're just now getting in the.
Yeah, because I forgot you guys, because you took a tour like first thing in the morning.
Yeah,
Right.
we hung out for a little bit while we were waiting
Right.
for after she.
You guys took the first run of
Mhm.
tours for the day.
I'm trying to sneak off.
So you got into a gunfight in downtown Salt Lake City at 6:30 in the morning. You know, like-
It's daily exercises.
So now we're. So it's early morning still. So the trees might be covered. A decent amount of cover. They actually have real trees up there.
Do we still
that and you guys have been driving into the sun all morning.
So that means it'd be hard for them to see. them.
So yeah, your Minotaur's head is flapped down the entire time. But if they're on bikes, they don't have flaps. They got visors that still streak and give you vision problems whenever you're driving directly into the sun.
If we can get a little bit ahead of the sunlight, I guess, so to speak, use that kind of as a cover to find a side road and try to gun down that into the brush and the woods.
How does everybody feel about that?
Why don't we just pull around behind the gas station?
No gas station.
We're in bumfuck
We're in
nowhere.
the bumfuck nowhere, like.
Oh, we left the gas station.
Yeah, you guys are out in the salt flats right now.
Okay.
Like,
Salt flats?
not in the salt flats.
I was like, when we get past it?
No. Salt flats are way farther west.
We're in the
but-
foothills, right?
Yeah, you're in the foothills. You're in the scrublands of Utah. That,
Oh, so not
that
real
shitty
deep.
like the
West Texas like.
the pre-mountain
Yeah.
mountains of Utah.
So West Texas like, right?
like
Pretty much.
where Cody from Cody's Lab lives, like that kind of area.
You watch Cody's Lab too?
Oh fuck yes, that dude is my hero.
Dude's freaking
Like-
amazing.
He's an awkward dude, but he's brilliant.
How is he not like Zach? Is he not your biggest fucking hero? Because that dude makes amazing shit out of garbage. Like he has fucking like he extracts mercury from like shit at an Ace Hardware store. Like
This is a
it's
guy who
fucking
lives on a
amazing.
land that has an abandoned mine.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
He started
I
his
love
own
that
He
dude.
started mining again.
His video quality is hot garbage, and yet he still has like 6 million subscribers.
Yeah. Because it's the content and not the video
Yeah,
quality.
you're right. It's 100% the content.
It's the gameplay, not the graphics.
His content, his quality got a little bit better in the past year.
And the only manager who's ever
As in,
done
like,
that
he's now recording at 4K and uploading.
I think he's recording on a cell phone at this point instead of a digital camera.
I think he's got a GoPro now, doesn't
I think he does.
Yeah, he's
Anyway.
recording on a GoPro 1080 now.
Anyways, guys.
So,
There's not much to hide.
yeah, there's definitely. I mean, you
When you get around a hill
you
and
could probably duck around a hill or duck off into a field and put yourself behind a boulder or something like that.
That's what I said earlier.
That's what you wanted to try to do.
Yeah, for that, guys.
That's what I said earlier.
Is this?
Yeah, but he said he just corrected himself. So
No, I never disagreed with his plan.
I didn't disagree either.
So is that your plan?
You want to get ahead of the sunlight a bit, duck off on a side road and get behind like a hill
Can they
or
see us
boulder.
now?
Huh?
You can see them, so if one of them made a killer perception check, fuck yeah, they can see.
I said,
Do we have any caltrips or whatever?
No. Why would you have counter?
We literally came out here with like our little pistols and that's.
And you're in a Hertz van. Like you rented this van from the airport. It's not a fancy.
That's one of those things where we
vehicle.
call him. Like, I need this van ready for us. We're like, all right.
Yeah,
Like, we're just like, all right, we got a van. Let's go.
you guys are rocking an Enterprise right now. This is a fucking Avis van, or
You got the insurance on it, right?
Right.
I say
We're
just
good to go,
punch it.
guys. Just pull off in the scrublands.
Right. So you're gonna punch it, try to, kick rocks off on a side road, and find a hiding spot.
Yeah.
All right. So for the punch it, I'm gonna need a average difficulty driving check to not lose control of the van as you guys increase your speed to ludicrous. They've gone plaid. Nope.
Yes.
Advantage.
Yeah, it's an advantage. So you don't drive off the side of the road.
He's a little wobbly there, but
Right.
we're not punching it. We're just like getting higher speed because it's a panel van. Can't really punch it.
Right. And then you turn off on a side road and kick up a massive dust plume. So I'm going to need a difficult driving check, or a hard driving check, so 3. And...
Oh God, that was bullshit.
Wow.
What? That is some bullshit.
We're gonna die.
Alright. So that is 3 failures and 3 disadvantages without a single success or advantage.
Back out! Back out!
We're gonna
No.
die.
So he cuts it way too hard.
Good job.
Flip spin.
And as you slide off, you hear 2 loud bangs, and the van slumps on one side. No, you blew out
tires.
both of your driver's side tires. So you ain't going a whole bunch of no fucking where at this point.
Is this front wheel drive truck or rear wheel drive?
It's a front wheel drive van.
Panel van. Most times are front wheel drive.
Only if it's like a Ford Transit.
Yeah, so it's basically a Ford Transit from 40 years from now. It's the Ford Extra Transit.
Everything's front wheel drive.
The Ford Mega
It's
Transit.
a Ford Transit tall boy.
What, you think all the racers
Sure, why not?
just died out?
No, all the. Dude, have you not seen?
It's
those
got
like
accommodations for a
trucks and
Centaur,
vans
so
and
it's a
stuff
big
like that,
ass
panel
van.
vans and stuff? Fucking front wheel drive. You don't give me 4-wheel drive anymore.
I have to go flashy now.
Rear wheel
You
drive.
get a ride.
Most of them are not even rear wheel drive.
Yes,
The Chevys might be.
And the Ford.
So you guys are dead on the side of the road. What are you doing?
Dying of heat.
Yeah.
Make a call.
How fast can we change the front drive tire?
Well, let me just pull the other spare.
Who's got mechanics?
This guy doesn't.
I have built-in car jack.
Okay. Who's got an extra spare?
The van.
No.
No.
Doesn't have- we have a
an extra
spare.
It does have a
Extra.
spare,
Yeah, that's why I said
but
all
you
your
just
front
blew
drive.
out 2 tires.
Yeah, front driver's side's all you really need for
That's
that.
all we need.
or rear driver's side, whichever. If it's front wheel or rear wheel drive.
Well, you go rim drag for 100 miles?
Hell yeah. Just send it.
Send it.
By your GPS, it's at least another 15 miles to a wrecker shop.
I can run it.
You could run it.
We could make a phone call.
We have cell phones.
There's also 15 bikes about a half a mile back. They'll be here in about a minute.
Do we still have this?
Or half a minute, actually. It's
Okay,
60 miles
I'm
an
calling
hour.
the right man.
We still have the
Hello?
SMGs.
So you bring Flotsam?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, Mr.
Yes.
Flux. Yeah, we blew both side tires, and there's 15 bikers coming up. We're stuck in the middle of nowhere in the desert. Just thought I'd give you an update.
Well, handle it. That's what your job is now.
No, like pocket helicopter or shoe blade or something.
No, I've already landed back at the warehouse, and the helicopter needs at least 24 hours to recharge.
Oh,
It's magical.
it's electric. Okay.
Electricity is magic.
Yeah, it's angry pixies. Can't watch
Somewhere there's a warehouse full of hamsters
Okay,
running on
bye.
tiny wheels.
it.
That's how it's made.
Well, shit. If we can get at least one of the tires on, we get a drive and we can rim it into like a little bit further down where we're at.
You literally did pay for the insurance on this rental car. Like, you have roadside assistance.
Well,
I could have the glove box and call them.
All right. It takes you, a couple minutes to make it through the IVR or whatever. While you're fighting with it, the bikes pull up. It's about 15 bikers. They're kind of Sportster quality bikes. Like, they're not touring bikes, but they're also not cross rocket kind of bikes.
oh, okay.
They're naked. They're super naked. Like the
Brothers, hey, we're stuck here. Could you give us a hand?
Everybody, make me a vigilance check. This will be a easy check, so you only have one deficit dice.
Are you sure about that?
Vigilance.
Oh, I did
So if I'm just regular everything,
3 for me.
oh,
Three
it's will.
successes.
So
Yeah.
like that, Jerry?
You have no vigilance rankings and 2 in the associated set.
Mhm.
Yep.
2 success.
Woo!
With advantage.
Okay.
2 success with advantage.
1 success with 2 advantage.
Okay.
3 success with a disadvantage, and then nada for Mark.
Okay.
Well, he got an advantage.
Well,
That's it. And a failure.
All the rest of y'all pretty quickly noticed that, one, they're all wearing exactly the same outfit. They're all wearing black slacks, a black leather blazer, and they all have a symbol that at this point you all recognize from the guys who shot at you in downtown. They are all wearing the badge of the Order of Obsidian.
So we need to start shooting.
You also notice that several of them have shotguns, a couple of them have pistols, and the guy that gets off of his bike in the front appears to have no weapons that you can see, but his jacket appears to be bulkier than it should be.
So he's got bulletproof vest.
He is the weapon.
Oh, shit.
And he begins to approach you.
How can I help you?
How can we help you? Looks like you're the one with the flat tire.
Yeah, our driver is not really a good driver and kind of popped 2 tires.
Well, why would you pull off the road like that? You got something to avoid?
The wheel fell asleep at the wheel.
He fell asleep. He's wide awake now, but yeah, he
Well, I
kind of
mean,
drifted off.
he's got an awful lot of blood on him. Maybe he's bleeding out. What happened to y'all?
Oh, a dog.
That's all. Seriously.
Some interesting wounds for a dog. Need you to go ahead
Oh.
and make me a bluff check.
It
What's
was
a big dog?
it was a drug raid. We deal cocaine. The drug dog's busted in.
Right. I need you to make a bluff check, and it's going to be a hard difficulty.
Why are these all hard, Jerry?
Because
Bluff?
Probably knows exactly what
Yeah.
we are.
Or, sorry, bluff it may not be.
No, we don't got it.
Yeah, deception. No. Deception's not.
Would it be coercion?
Oh yeah, deception is right. I'm going for.
Cunning?
No, deception. Which I think is cunning.
Cunning,
based,
yeah.
You're going to be a hard difficulty, and I'm paying a story point to upgrade.
Okay, I'm paying a story point to. Oh wait, no, can't do that. You can't do that. I tried to do that last time. And then what does hard mean? I have like 6
So
disadvantage.
three purples, and one of those purples is going to be upgraded into a red.
Okay, can I spend a story point to upgrade one of my green dice?
To a yellow, yes you can.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Is there a way that I can assist in his block?
No, there is not.
Sorry.
Not in this particular situation because you didn't say anything.
I was saying
Your
it was a big
upgrade
dog.
did nothing. Failure, that's 2 disadvantages, 3 disadvantages, and a fail. 2 successes, 4 successes, and 1 advantage. So cancel 1 success.
No.
What?
The X cancels your successes.
Yeah, didn't it? Oh, okay, cool. That's actually good.
Yeah, you
So I got
it was
3
shitload of leftover successes.
Okay, so I got 3 successes.
One this
And
And
then-
2 deficits.
2 disadvantages.
Okay. So he looks at you and goes, "Man, I've never seen a dog like that, but you know, my man Jerry back here, he's a real good surgeon, and he carries a medical pack. We can stitch you all up and help you change your tires if you'd like."
Why would you do all that for us? We're just strangers.
Well, we're just bikers and we help strangers. There's nothing wrong with that.
I suppose I would do the same. But
50 years ago, bikers like us had such a bad name. We try to do what we can to help folk.
Yeah, my granddaddy used to be a bike.
Judging by your accent, I bet you he was.
How does a centaur ride a motorcycle?
They probably don't. They probably ride tricycles, but
I really want to see this now.
My grandpappy was a human.
they're more like chariots.
So, your grandfather.
yeah, and his race can procreate with any of the other Homo sapiens. So his grandfather could have been.
Did your
an
grandfather
elf
ever
or a
ride you?
human
A
or-
horse fucker?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
He's a horse fucker.
Bestiality in this universe is a little different.
Yeah. Between the sentient species, it's not really that.
Right.
No,
It's
that's
interracial.
funny.
Right, that's 100% true. Against the sentient races, it is not bestiality. It is just interracial.
Aquaman, that's a goat. No, it's a centaur. Yeah.
Some of the big cities, we really don't.
All right, so are you gonna
Wait,
accept
so-
their help, or what are you guys gonna do?
I have to ask
Yeah.
one more question, Jerry. A centaur on a trike bike, is that like a horse person riding a motorized chariot?
Yes.
Yes.
Because that is the ultimate irony
Yes.
possible.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait. Especially since his race was created to pull chariots
Exactly.
and to be archers at the same time.
Honestly, it's just really a graze, but it's the tires that we got to do, because we have other drug houses to get
A
to.
graze? Dogs don't graze you. They
They
bite
do
you.
with your teeth. If something runs.
Hey, Zach, enough on that one.
I'm sorry, my English is terrible.
Nah.
The
You
Irish speak English.
Nah, you speak bad
Stop
English
making
like me.
You're not Welsh.
Then you can claim bad English.
It was big
No,
dog.
no,
Very big dog.
Hit the arm, missed a little bit.
Yeah, apparently. I've never seen a dog that could do that to a minotaur.
I'm not a. He's still in the van though.
No, he got out to start working on changing the tires.
Oh, that.
As you can see, I am fine. I do not mind dogs.
I tell you what, once we get back to the other drug house, I'll make a phone call. I'm gonna get those guys dead. Stupid cops. Freaking dogs
They're
are
big nice
grazing.
guys. Why do you want to like
Enough
insinuate that
with
we're
the-
bad people?
Yeah, do enough.
Small elf man.
Wait, you say you're having trouble with the
Human.
cops?
Don't.
We deal drugs.
Why is this?
We move drugs for the elderly down in
Zach,
Canada.
enough! Enough, dude, come on.
You're the one wanting to stop for drinks earlier, so suck it.
You know, calm everybody down.
You know, one of the guys in the back. Everybody, give me a vigilance check.
He's a fucking cop. Watch.
God damn it.
Yeah, give Jerry ideas. It's great.
How many disadvantages,
What's the
Jerry?
difficulty?
No difficulty on this one. Just tell me what you roll.
Success,
How
two
many
successes
successes
and
do you
3
make?
advantage.
2.
2 successes.
Yeah, 2 for me, 2 for Mark.
Oh,
3 success with advantage.
I just need to know how many successes you got. You got 2, 3.
No, 2 and then
3,
advantages.
2.
All of y'all notice that one of the guys in the back pulls out a cell phone and starts texting. But the big guy gets off his bike, comes over, takes a look at the side of your car. The smaller guy gets up off of his bike and he kind of rummages around in his saddlebag and pulls out a med kit. And he walks over to you and he says, "Let me take a look at that. It's gonna sting like shit, but at least I can suture it up and get you from stop bleeding all over the place." He offers you something to bite down on if you want. Okay, he plugs alcohol all over your wound, and it stings like fuck. So I will need I will need a cool check from you.
Don't be a pansy.
And it hurts like fuck, so it's gonna be a average difficulty. So 2 purple.
Your average difficulty.
that cancels, and so that cancels that. So 2 disadvantages.
Okay.
Nothing.
And no failures.
Yep.
Okay. You grit your teeth. It hurts like shit, and you nearly pass out. Apparently that wound was a little deeper than you remembered it being. He does, however, get it cleaned up. He does run the needle through. The loosest, nastiest stitching you ever seen. Definitely like some combat
Backyard?
medic. To you, it looks like field stitching. Looks like this dude probably was a
"That's
field
good."
medic at some point, and he knows how to put people back together right now. You're gonna have a wicked scar, but at least you're not gonna die.
That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
He does similar for the Minotaur. The guy gets both of the big guy gets both of the wheels off and like wedges a huge rock up underneath the car to keep it suspended, waiting on the second wheel. He gets the front wheel swapped out. So basically you're kind of on a rock jack stand for the moment.
Can
Man, I wish I had some Coke with some ice.
One of the guys gets into the back of his thing and offers you a soda.
Can I go?
Oh, this is what we sell. Coke. What?
No.
Coca-Cola.
As you kind of look around, you who had 3? You had 3
I
successes?
had 2.
You had 3 successes? Oh,
The-
somebody else
the
had 3.
previous roll?
Oh,
The driver.
okay, so the Minotaur and you notice that they're wearing like their rings have like big crosses on them, and like you notice that their necklaces also have like religious symbols on them. Not all of them are Christian religious symbols. You also notice like a crescent moon and a 6-point star and stuff like that. But every single one of them appears to be wearing some sort of a religious symbol of some sort.
Hey, GM, do they see the girl?
Huh?
Do they see the girl?
Girl's still in the car right now, but
She's hanging out
the
with
girl's
you.
still in the car. The pixie's still in the car.
Have they seen her though?
No.
You don't know. They've been working on the car, but you have tinted windows. They haven't gotten into the car. I mean, because
spare's
the
underneath
Minotaur
the
had
car.
already pulled the spare out.
Can I kind of talk, kind of flirtatious, like a couple of minutes?
Well, do you get out? Because I assume you're still in the car.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm saying.
I don't know if they're
Now, you've watched these two get stitched up. Do you want to get out and get yourself some stitches?
Kind of got a bang in
Because
the head.
you're not super fucked up, but
Hey Jerry, am I healed now?
no. But you will heal faster whenever you make a healing check, whenever you sleep.
You know, I'll stay kind of just friendly to the girl
Okay.
for now.
She seems to be easing into you a little bit more. Like she definitely seems less resistant to, you know, at least you're a girl,
Yeah.
and you haven't said anything mean
Sexism.
to her. You haven't tried to boss her around or anything like that. So, and she does feel a little bad for conking you in the head with the door.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little lullaby, so no, fine.
Or are you just staying quiet while there's all these folks around?
I'm gonna
today?
stay quiet. So.
Tabasco shots.
No.
Judging, as you've spent some time with her, a little bit closer, you would guess that this girl is probably 19 or 20. She's not like a little girl.
Okay.
Um,
Very
young
young
woman.
And you know she's 20, because she had been out of official orphanage and foster care for a couple of years now. Whenever she disappeared off the grid.
So, are we ready to go?
Well, you gotta wait on a tow truck to show up with your other tire.
So we're not
The
don't like
big
me.
the
Can't
big
talk to me on
ringleader
the
type guy, says, "Do y'all want us to stay and make sure that nobody comes along and messes with you until your tow truck shows up?"
No, we'll be fine. I feel safe. I mean, if you guys came from that way, I know it's safe, and if you're going that way, I know it's safe.
All right.
We really appreciate all the help you gave us.
Well, we'd appreciate it if you gave us back what you took from us.
The stitches, I don't want to take those out.
I think you know what I'm talking about, and I really don't want to have to extract it with a crowbar between your teeth.
So why did you stitch me up and then threaten to hit me? Why did you stitch me up and then threaten to hit me?
Because I was really hoping we could just end this amenably. You didn't hurt any of my guys back in town. I have no reason to hurt any of you. I apologize my men shot at you. It was very unprofessional of them, and I very much apologize that they've caused you wounds and grievances, and I very much would like to solve this with the minimum of violence. Give us back the mage, and we'll be on our way.
Mage. You said that was your sister.
Wait, you said my sister is mage? There's no magic in my family?
She's an
Well, she's
adopted.
and she could still be a sister if his parents were orc and elf.
One
Remember,
came out orc, one came out elf.
right? You breed true. There are no half breeds.
One came out great, and the other got beat with the ugly. Severely.
Fell down the ugly tree quite a bit.
But it's why
Yeah,
racism is a lot
a big
less
tree.
than it is like in the modern day, because there are literal mixed families, and to the point where you could have.
Every
I
race
still
in your
do not
family.
like dwarves.
I mean, if you had an interesting parental relationship, perhaps.
Yeah,
but-
my character's still racist against dwarves.
Okay. Yeah, you're not an elf, so
Yeah.
elves and dwarves always get along in this universe. So.
It's your own personal bias.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's
And
my
you're
personal
welcome to any
preference.
personal bias you want. I think you took it as a disadvantage.
Yeah, I did.
So, all right. So you guys are he seems genuine in that he doesn't want to pull weapons on you and force the issue, but
Let's see what the.
This is a difficult situation. Because,
well, we can make it nice and easy. All you have to do is just give us the girl back.
well, it's going to make my first day look bad, man.
Your first day?
This is his job.
As living. Oh, dear.
Oh, please don't tell me this is your first day as a warehouse agent. Did we really get a collection of greenies?
We're not even green yet, laddie. We're still seeds.
Oh, then it is your lucky day.
This is
Give us the girl back, and we won't leave you as a mess in the middle of the desert.
What's your name?
Since I'm in the car, I'm gonna.
Unimportant at this point.
It's important to me.
Well, what's important to me is getting that girl back. Now, do you want to give her back?
Hold on, just a minute, game. If we don't give her back, we're all gonna die. You know that, right?
Can I get? I'm gonna give Plus a call since I'm in the car.
Comrade, why do you want to go?
Hey,
Hold on just a second.
Because mages are the source of the world's problems.
Are
And
they
she needs
though?
to be put down
She
carefully.
does not seem like mage to me. I have yet to see any of magic.
How many mages have you met in your life?
None that I've seen. I don't even think magic exists.
Well, you're extremely wrong on that.
how about green?
And she'll be my fifth.
Really now? How do you know she is mage?
Because she has powers that none of the rest of us could possibly have.
I have yet to see the powers. How do you make them work?
I believe your centaur has seen them.
Centaur, how
So,
do magic
you
work?
called, right? What did the right?
I gave Plus a call.
Okay.
Since I'm in the car.
So, yeah, while this is going on, what? I can't come get you.
Well, the girl's probably gonna get taken. There's nothing really.
Well, you can't let her get taken. I told you to deal with it.
There's nothing we can really do about it.
You didn't give us
You
guns.
can not let her be taken.
Can we kill them? Oh, wait, no, you're in the car.
We're in the outside.
No.
We gave you equipment.
BB guns, tasers.
Handle it.
Whatever.
The group and their tasers saved the world.
I'm already pissed off, right? Johan just like, fuck this guy.
It's your job now. Handle it.
Well, I say we give her back.
How about this, comrade? We can play rock, paper, scissors.
The big guy who changed the tires has now gone back to his bike, and he pulls a sawed-off out of the holster and gives it the menacing. And you notice that it ejects the shell unnecessarily.
So
That's
hold
a
on.
waste of
How
ammo.
many of
I
them
like
are there?
it.
It's one thing that fucking drives me absolutely crazy about
Yes, like,
movies with shotguns.
nobody racks their
15
shotguns?
What? Why did you just discharge your first shot, asshole? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because the game warden says I can't have a full clip and one in the chamber.
That's fine.
Hey, so
15 people.
how many of them are there?
15.
Yeah, you'd say there's probably 15 of them.
And how many of us are them?
6.
I'm just
4,
surprised
5,
that,
and a little girl.
Whenever I
Not so
peer through the
little.
window and see that, I'm gonna roll down the window just enough to peek my gun out and get a nice little taser shot off on him.
Okay, so
You're gonna shoot?
You're gonna drop. You're
I'm
gonna shoot first?
outside!
I'm gonna
I
shoot the
say
guy with
we
the
just-
shotgun.
Okay.
We can't fight every fight. I'd say we just give her
All
up.
right. Well, that's an ambush attack, so I will let you go ahead and have it.
You dick, you little pixie bastard!
Do you have the weapon list still? Or?
Yeah.
Pixie lives won't matter today.
Jerry, difficulty?
Dwarf lives don't matter.
You are at a close range. Yeah, you're at close range at this point, so you're difficulty 1.
Hold on. Hey, no, do your thing. Hey, I'll give you the girl if you tell
What
me
the
your
fuck?
name.
Well,
Well, you miss.
and with it, and gracefully.
Yeah, gracefully. So something cool happens. What would you like cool to happen?
No, it's a shotgun. I'm
Well, after he,
Like here,
it's the bike.
We'll
Ah,
open this up to just kind of give you all ideas as to what you can do with your bonus or with your leftovers. If you want to open that book, it is page 104. Kind of shows you things that you can do with your
So we still have
leftovers.
we still have the submachine guns from those guys we locked up, right?
I don't believe you took any of their weapons.
No, we left them because they would be suspicious.
Remember, shooting them with the Teslas wipes 5 minutes of their memory. So basically what you guys did is showed up, zapped them, and now none of those guys are even going to remember that you were there. Or at least the guys you shot.
I'm gonna give the opposing targeted character a deficit dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you zap. He kind of leans off to the side, but you definitely see that like he gets way off balance. So let's throw down some initiative. At this point, y'all knew that this shit was coming, so this is gonna be a cool initiative.
Cool initiative.
Okay, so I have
So just roll your dice and hold on to what you have.
And that's just
You're not trained in cool? Wow.
neither is the driver.
I'm trained in
But he's got 3
vigilance.
presents. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
The soldiers are vigilant. However, the non-vigilant ones just fucking killed it.
Yeah. I'm only trained in cool, so.
All right. So who beat 2 successes?
I didn't roll.
Driver.
Well,
Roll
what'd
your
you
cool.
roll? Roll your cool.
Cool.
Driver beat it.
So you beat it.
Is there
driver
any
beat it?
negatives?
No.
It's initiative, so just roll whatever your cool is. How many successes?
4.
5 successes.
5 successes.
Sir,
God
1, 2,
damn,
3,
sir.
4. Oh, yep, no 4. He's right.
Yeah.
Well,
four.
it's still
4 and 4.
over 2.
Yeah.
Anybody meet 2
I'm at 2.
with any advantages?
I got 2 and an advantage.
And 1 advantage. Okay.
1 and 2 advantages.
Okay. So. Right? Yep. You're under it as well. Okay.
Wish I would have actually hit him with a bow.
I got too many. Right, because there's only five for this one. Right?
Yes.
All right. So he definitely gets blown off. You have 3 people before the bad guys. So who wants to go next?
Mentor,
Can we take another
you
shot
and
at him?
You dick. Yeah.
Since I'm already like ready named and stuff.
All right, you can take another pot shot at him.
Cool, miss? Yep.
Okay, I will allow you if you want to exchange the deficit dice you imposed on him for an advantage dice on yourself now.
I'll do that. And it's still 1, or is it 2 difficulty?
Yeah, you're still short range, so it's only 1.
That's going to be
A fucking shitload of advantages.
4 advantages and a success.
Okay, what's the crit rating on that weapon?
Crit is 5.
So you have 5 advantages. Do you want a crit?
I can't. I got 1 disadvantage.
Oh, 1 disadvantage. Just pull it away.
Yeah.
Damn
One
it.
But with-
So 3 of them you can convert into a success, I believe.
Oh, so yeah, then 2 successes, and yeah, I'll do that with an advantage. So 2 successes and an advantage then.
Okay. Well, how do you want to spend your leftover advantage?
The leftover advantage. I'll give a bonus dice to next allied character.
Okay. All right. So you zap him for what's the damage plus 1?
It's 7, 8 total.
Okay. And that's the stun weapon, so
Yes.
that's all some stun damage.
Mhm.
So yeah, you actually 8's enough to zap him. So you zap him and he wriggles for a second and falls over.
All right, so whoever's
Who's next?
It's one of you 2 guys.
I'll go.
You're inside, so you got cover and stuff.
I'm gonna shoot my Tesla gun
You get a bonus dice to that.
at
At whom?
closest dick.
So the guy who's been talking, the guy with the bulky looking jacket.
Yes.
Okay.
Shotgun guy just got zapped the fuck out.
Yeah, the guy who had already gotten a shotgun is now tased.
Freaking stupid pixie. God
Boston
damn it.
told me to get out of this.
Now what is that combat skills wise? What is it?
It's your range.
But are you shooting your Tesla pistol?
That's all I have.
Okay, well that's ranged light.
Range light. Oh, okay. Range light. Okay, I see it. Okay, and that's agility.
And you're close range, so difficulty 1.
Get your blue dice.
And then take a blue die because he gave that to you.
Okay, and then that's it.
Yep.
One difficulty, yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of blank.
One advantage,
One success.
and then one.
Remember, this
then
cancels advantage.
Oh, yeah, just
so one
straight
success.
one success.
So you hit him.
That's an
For
eight.
how much damage?
7,
7. Okay.
and it's stunned too.
Yeah, except he's. So it zaps him and like kind of arcs over his armor a little bit.
Dang it. Armor.
He kind of rattles his head a little bit. Yeah, well, over his like vest, his bulky vest. All right, so that's 2 of you. So one more of you can go.
Richard, since you're absolutely.
I will go Q.
Okay, you're doing your zap rifle as well, or zap pistol as well.
Yeah.
Okay, who are you shooting at?
The nearest biker that's not the main guy that he just shot.
Okay, so just another move.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Gary, can I freely say to the centaur, keep the girl safe?
Yeah.
The hell with that.
Keep
Get out here
somewhere
to shoot.
safe. So that's
We need as many people
3
shooting as we
successes.
can.
is an advantage.
Okay,
Give
so
the
what's your
blue one
damage? Plus 3?
10.
Yeah. So you just zap the next guy and he goes down like a fucking light. Alright, next
I
person.
watched it.
Next person.
That's enemy.
No. You guys have only two of you have gone, right? No, 3 of us. Okay, so yeah, so enemies.
Whoa!
So one of the guys pulls out a shotgun and takes a shot at Zach, and his shotgun is unwieldy, so
What is it?
So he pulls his shot off, and you hear bang, and a fucking slug hits the ground right next to you and sprays fucking shrapnel. Like, it stings the side of your leg, but doesn't really bother you too much. However, some of the dust like gets up in the guy you shot's face, and he's all trying to swat it away.
Jeez.
The other set of mooks pulls out shotguns. They're gonna hit you, and it's not gonna be fun.
Hey, who?
You.
Shoot me again? What the hell?
So that's gonna be damage 7. And he's going to, and that shit stings, and so you have a black dice on the next action you make.
I took 7 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Minus your silk.
What's my soak?
You have a soak value.
Far left.
2.
Okay, so 5.
5.
You take 5 wounds. As you catch bird shot to the chest.
Only bird shot?
It's a spray and pray kind of thing.
You ever
Why
been
not
hit by
buckshot?
rock salt or black-eyed peas? It still hurts no matter what when it's coming at you
Yeah.
that fast.
And he's 15 feet away, so that's just not awesome. Alright. So who's next?
Are we saying bird shot is in like smaller than buckshot but bigger than rat shot?
Yeah, it's not rock salt, but it's
It'll kill a bird.
It's 4 Bs. So it's to BBs.
So he has.
Like duckshot is the 3 Bs. Small rodent shot's BBs. Buckshot is Bs. And then slugs.
So he only has one functioning glove, right?
No, his gloves are not working at all.
Oh yeah, because
They have to be a pair because they have to connect.
Right. So he's got to just use fists.
Right. He definitely has the skills and talents to just go clobber a motherfucker.
So
throw him, use it on the
charge. the closest guy.
Okay.
Use a
And,
motherfucking hit another motherfucker.
No, we could just hand her over, right?
Nice, clean.
Not their job.
Just gonna punch it, you know, try to KO some bitch.
Pretty much, yeah.
Close on a motherfucker.
Alright, well, he definitely can use your movement to engage and make a brawl attack.
Brawl? Okay.
Yeah, he's using his fist, right?
Yeah. And that's going to be a 1 difficulty?
Yeah, because he's I think. Now you got me second guessing myself. Because it may be against their brawl. Their brawl may determine the difficulty.
I'm not good with pea shooters
Oh,
either.
honestly, I'm probably good.
I'm trained with large guns, not small ones.
I'm pretty good at shooting D. Right in the
In the
toilet.
snow.
Yeah. Write my
Write your
name.
name in the snow.
Normally my bladder doesn't hold as much to write my whole name.
No, you drove a dick in the snow.
That's how I write my
Because that's
name.
where pee is stored. Why do you think it's called the penis?
No, pee is stored in the balls.
Pee is, Mike Tyson said pee is stored in the penis. Why do you think it's called a penis?
Pee is stored in the balls.
What the hell is wrong with these people?
Everything in the world.
Obviously. Quite a lot of things.
Yeah.
And not enough?
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Sushi burritos?
Sushi Ritos?
Don't ask. Just don't ask.
I've had a sushi burrito. Drinks Dr. Pepper, actual burritos, burgers, toddy, very little pollution. Drinks grass smoothies, sushi burritos, In-N-Out, plastic
Average.
culture.
So 2.
Okay.
Breathing the air literally gives you cancer.
It's only in Los Angeles. Everywhere else in California, like North Cal, it's actually nice.
That's because there's nobody up there.
That's not the population.
He fails gracefully.
Wow.
Actually, wait.
He's got enough
Trips
to
on his
convert it into a
shoelace.
success.
Yes.
So you can take it.
Wait, is it
as
success
a
or
miss.
triumph?
That's a success.
Okay.
You can never convert it into a triumph.
Right. So he misses with the utmost of no grace.
So
Disadvantage.
1 disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alright. So he takes a black die next roll.
So whoever is next.
No, him.
Oh.
Him specifically. He goes to punch and kind of overextends himself because he's a little wobbly from blood loss,
Yeah.
and he gets himself a little off center.
We're gonna die.
All right, so last person, which I believe is you.
Yep. I'm still in the band.
Okay.
You know what?
Pop the door up and take cover.
That might, but I'm also trying to protect the little girl too. I'm trying to think of the best action here. So, how far away are they from the band?
About 20, 25 feet.
Maybe I can aim for one of the motorcycles, but maybe blow it up. Yes.
With a taser?
Yeah.
Taser.
Strong enough, ain't it?
Your face is a taser. All you gotta do is look at him and they get shocked.
Holy crap.
What?
This is a sticker.
What's his sticker?
The name on the Coca-Cola bottle.
Wait, what?
It's interesting.
Okay, anyways.
It's so you can go, hi, my name is... What? Oh, so you can collect them or something? What's this under it?
Sip and scan, opencoke.com, or on phone, share,
When
scan
did they start
icon.
doing that?
Scan icon. See, it has it's like a coded,
QR code.
enjoy more.
Okay.
All right.
No, it's not a
So what are you doing there, bro?
It's not a QR code.
I'm thinking I can't. Why is everybody freaking just all ADD tonight, man? It's not helping me.
Because we are ADD guy.
I legitimately have it.
As do I.
Yeah, I know. You all do.
No,
Sit down
I
and play the
take,
game.
I take mids for it, and I'm the most devoted player here, okay?
Because you're on drugs.
Actually, I haven't
Well-
been for like a month.
To be honest with you,
And I
flush
started
the girl
making
tight,
YouTube videos now.
tell her what the hell is happening. If there's any way to help us, be much greatly appreciated.
Okay. Give me a charm check on her.
Alright.
At this point, you have been working at her for a little while, so you're only going to be at difficulty 2 on this one.
Yeah.
If you don't help us, we die. You're probably
And actually, and the panic situation is actually going to give you a light blue die. It's going to give you an advantage.
Yeah.
Works well.
I can't hear that well here.
So, hey.
Nice. Nice.
Yanni or Laurel?
Alright, so
Both.
2 successes and 2 deficits.
Those are
Is that what I see there, sir?
Yes.
Alright, so she says, well,
AIDS. Sweet release.
you guys have been nicer than them. I'll do what I can.
What?
Will you open the door for me?
Yes. Yeah. How far though?
Horse
Far up?
kick the door open.
Do you need wide? Do you need
door
open
up
widely?
it.
Or
Use that horse ass.
She just asked you to open the door for her.
screw it. Push. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. Yeah, literally, yeah. She walks out and she begins to hum, and you see the motorcycles begin to like vibrate, and then all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, a dust devil starts to kick up, and you notice that like bits and pieces of sharp rock begin to move faster and faster and faster and faster, and then all of a sudden the dust devil explodes, and I probably don't actually need to roll this, but we're gonna do it anyway, just in case something horrific happens.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Nah, she kills the fuck out of it. She murders the shit out of everybody. Just blood, guts, everywhere. Just like bits and pieces of brain fragment all over.
Murder hobo!
everything.
No.
No.
She's technically a hobo.
Yeah.
No, she
Yeah,
not. She
just-
lives in her van.
Down by the river.
So, you guys now are on the side of the road with a tow truck on the way
Broke down.
with 15 obliterated bodies on the side of the road and 15 motorcycles. What are you going to do with yourselves?
Get on the motorcycle.
Become bikers.
Well, lads, you ready to jump on the bikes?
What's your fucking centaur going to do?
Run.
Centaur can't run as fast as a motorcycle.
No.
But it can run faster than me.
Centaur-
Her top speed is 30 miles an hour for like an hour.
I got an
tops.
idea. Shut up for a second, Zach.
We're less than an hour away.
Not at 30 miles an hour, you're not.
Zach, I got an idea.
You're less than an hour away at highway speeds in an automobile. Not on the hoove.
When the tow truck guy gets here, we
Yes,
zap him.
she's faster than all the rest of you bitches on the long haul, but
And steal
Not
the tow
like that.
truck and tow the van with everyone in it.
No, just swap
It
the
was a
tires.
rental van.
Swap the
Just
tires.
hold a gun to them. Say, you see these bodies? You're next. You better NASCAR them. You got
No.
30 seconds.
No. We don't kill him. We zap him. Somebody
Words don't kill. It's an empty threat.
drives him down while we get away. Or drives him back. We meet at the shop and,
fucking, if I had bennies in this game, I'd give you one.
that's probably going to be our best bet without any more deaths. God damn it.
I was gonna say just zap him, pop on the tires.
Suka, bled! What happened to all the bikers?
The girl goes, oh shit, I didn't mean to do it like that. I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
Well,
That was some freak accident of weather, eh?
I'd come up behind her, give her a little hug. You stayed.
Come up behind her?
Just
What did you say?
Come up behind her?
Oh yeah, I mean, gives her a hug.
gives her a hug from behind, like,
Like a chokehold?
No.
A chokehold? What?
Oh, reach around.
As soon as your arms are around her, you
What?
notice that she just goes limp.
Oh, crap.
You have Brian
It's a
little
girl
hug
thing.
attack.
Yeah, but I have Brian from behind. How weird that'd be.
It's a girl thing.
I don't know.
It's not a girl.
Yeah, in character he is.
Does he have a horse body?
In character, his character is a female.
That's a horse.
With a horse body and kids.
I'm not assuming anything. Y'all are assuming.
He described what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you asked him. You didn't ask her.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
Don't
be.
pull-
Y'all figure out a game plan for what you're gonna do with 15 dead bodies and a broken down car.
When the tow truck gets here, zap the dude, hit the tire, pop it on.
Did you see that freak act of nature?
Drive him, if he wakes up again, zap him. We'll drive him down closer to the shop. You know, reconvene and...
Why are you making us work? Why don't we have him put the tire on, get the thing all ready to be towed, then zap him?
Because that might take
Because
longer.
he's probably going to just see the bodies and just be like, alright, fuck this shit, I'm out.
How are we going to zap him in a vehicle?
When
Easy, through the window. Duh.
he gets there, yes. So-
We're in the desert. His windows aren't down.
Not in the desert, we're in scrubland. It gets cold as fuck in Utah.
Alright. This game, I can't kill anybody. It's killing me. I play
Yes.
this game.
15 people just died.
You voted for Shield of Glass.
Are there other ones that we can't
There's
kill?
another faction, the Phoenix Market.
The ones we
can
just
kill
killed.
people. We can't be in the Order of Obsidian. It was Phoenix Market or Shield of Glass. Could we have been in the Order of Obsidian?
What?
Jerry, my cat's staring at you.
No, Order of the City was not a playable option.
So it was Phoenix Market, Shield of Glass.
And Nice Templar.
Okay. So we could have been Phoenix Market. You could have killed people. It wouldn't have mattered.
That's not interested anymore. It was staring at you.
Be
It's
straight up
empty.
assassin if you wanted to.
It's like there's a
No.
human.
Shield of Glass is
Not
not,
murder
not
hobos.
assassins.
Not
Shit,
murder
or
hobos,
not,
but-
the Phoenix Market is not assassins. They're just
Mercenary.
extremely high quality thieves.
Yeah.
And sometimes they thieve by strong arming.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's cat burglary, sometimes it's gunpoint. The buyers on the Phoenix Market don't give a shit how you got the artifacts.
They just
They
want
just want them.
So if you end up killing somebody, it's more like, okay, well, how do we clean up the mess and then get the fuck out of here?
Part of the price.
Anyway, so what you playing?
With for tow truck.
Yep.
Are you guys doing anything with the mess?
You know what? I'm gonna search the.
Because the tow truck I told you was going to be nearly an hour.
I would like to search body fragments, Fallout style, and acquire any wallets of cash and or guns and ammo.
I want to pick up that cell phone that got texted with and see what he texted.
Okay. That's actually a quite good plan. However, as soon as you swipe the phone, it's locked.
It's touch screen?
Mm-hmm.
So look at his lock pattern on the fingerprint
Mm.
grease.
I want to find what's left of his body and see if I can find a finger and press it on the phone.
I say.
Fingerprint scanner?
Yeah, they're not like atomized bodies. They're just
Riddled
riddled with shrapnel. Yeah.
So we moved them off to one side, but there's still blood everywhere.
I want to use his
That's
hand
what-
and
yeah.
unlock the phone, Jerry.
Cover it with sand.
Okay. Sure enough, the thumbprint scan unlocks it. You pull it up, and it is a mile marker,
Careful with your ears, too.
which you remember passing
It's
recently,
too big for me. It's too small.
like right before the tires blew
Was
up.
it tight?
Yeah.
And
It's tight on me, too, but it's like...
extraction force.
Wait, what?
So it's a mile marker number and extraction force is the text.
Could I text something?
Yeah.
Actually, that's quite perfectly.
I want to now text a mile marker that's 20 miles back.
What?
Okay.
Text them,
Extraction force.
target acquired, acquired en route.
Actually, I think that was.
Target is moved. Mile marker, blah, 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 extraction force.
So that target has moved.
Mm-hmm. that mile marker, whatever, was -20
Okay.
back, and then
Oh, I'm
extraction
there, so
force.
yeah, whatever. I was gonna say,
You see the
required.
little dots at the bottom, like it's replying, and then it stops.
yeah, fuck it does.
Now keep in mind it's been literally 1.5 minutes and you just gave a coordinates 20 miles away.
It's been more than 1 minute. We had a whole conversation with him.
Yeah, but he was texting like right before they decided to.
You know how far 20
Right
miles is?
before
It's
the
like me driving
gunfight
to work
happened.
in 1 minute.
Like the total
And the
elapsed
gunfight
time
went
from-
blam blam, dust storm doom. Now you're picking up his phone, find the thing, which takes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay, well then can you scratch that because the time difference.
You can make me, because you're brand new on this, I'll let you make a cunning check. No difficulty. And if you get at least 2 successes, I'll let you retrograde it. If your character's smart enough.
There's retrograde.
I'll let you retroact it. Thank you.
Redact your previous statement.
Yes. I will allow you to change your sent text message.
And what is it?
Cunning?
Cunning.
That's it? No. Okay.
Yeah, just your cunning,
Neat.
and you need 2 sons.
These two?
With
Oh,
the-
2 sons.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
So you're cunning 3, so yeah.
There you go. There's
Okay.
4 of them.
Alright, so what do you want to do? What do you want to say instead?
Target acquired en route.
Target is on the move. Right.
Act
Target
received.
moving, headed the other direction.
East.
Well,
Well, you guys are headed. You guys are
East,
currently
up,
headed
down.
east. Northeast.
Headed. Okay, we're gonna headed
Any?
North.
or headed towards whatever town that's closest or something.
Okay.
I'm not giving a certain amount of time or distance. I'm simply saying headed that way.
Alright. Again, you get the little pips, and a couple seconds later it says, "Unit on standby, please advise."
Please advise what? Wait, they want my advice?
No.
Or they're telling me, hey,
Hey, they're on standby. Here's
they're
warning.
saying, okay, they're not leaving yet. They're ready though.
Yes, we're ready to go.
This is messing with me because I can hear perfectly at whatever I'm aimed at.
Your head is so skinny.
You went from,
The weapons get-
stereo to.
Yeah, no.
No, most of the weapons are still intact.
Well, the thing is,
Is there
the
like
top
a
of my
long
head's
rifle
big,
or
so this is
something
like
around?
There is not. They're all carrying
Yeah, I've
sawed-off
actually heat that up
shotguns.
and melt it out because it like.
Or pistols.
Yeah, because if you're putting
Small
that on
arms.
it properly, we're supposed to be using your for it.
Actually, sawed-off is considered a medium, but
Okay.
it's a medium weapon with a pistol range.
Right.
Got a long, narrow head.
Crap, there's nothing.
But it does like 10 damage or something fucking ridiculous.
Well, I'm
Sorry,
gonna
that was
kind
poor trigger discipline.
I
of start
noticed.
covering. I'm gonna
That's
start
better.
moving bodies and cover up
Invincible.
the
Okay.
blood with sand.
There you go.
Alright, so the centaur starts getting to work, dragging bits and pieces of bodies away. She starts kicking dust over the blood puddles and stuff like that.
Dust, are we in the desert?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, not
Utah,
desert,
dude.
but low mountains.
Yeah, scrublands.
Yeah.
That's where the scrubs live.
That's what I said.
This
Scrubs and plebs.
won't fit on my
Scrubs and plebs
head.
live
Yeah,
there.
Fits on
it
my fat ass
Fits
head.
on my head. I have to bend my ears in to get it in.
Yeah, he's got a bit
That
of
actually
beard.
might-
No, it's caught on my forehead.
Yeah, I've got to
It's
bend
caught
it
on
in.
my 5 head
Jared,
right
you gotta
now.
bend it back. You gotta bend it back like that.
No,
That's-
dude, it
that's
fucking
how mine
hurts.
is.
Yeah, we're good.
No, I'm not. Ow!
Someone's
You're
gonna
good.
Stop.
Don't do it.
Someone smack him on the head as hard as you can.
No.
Get
Make
it
it stuck
stuck.
permanently.
My 5.5 head can't fucking handle that shit. No, dude, 5.5 for me is the worst,
Richard,
bro.
look.
Like, it's hard.
Actually, looks kind of cool in your head.
Now you just gotta get me a hammer.
I've actually got the file. I've been meaning to print it.
Alright,
We'll have next time. We'll just do,
So,
we'll do
anybody
hat
else
day,
gonna
we'll all
help?
wear hats.
I'll help.
alright. Anybody else gonna help?
Yeah, I'm gonna help.
Alright.
Moving the
Yeah.
bikes out of the way.
Oh, by the way, before we leave, I'm taking a bike with me.
Are you gonna ride behind us on the bike?
Yeah. Why not?
I would like to
Hey,
ride
go, Nick.
motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Do you need
You
a
wanna-
motorcycle?
Jump
I
on one of
need
these horses
a
with me.
deception check
Duh,
from
comrade.
you.
We drive
What?
beasts of
I need a
steel.
deception
No,
check
you're
from
right
you.
behind me.
Okay.
I need a
Be a
discipline
single
check
player.
from those of you that are assisting.
With bodies?
Yeah.
What are we checking?
Discipline.
Yeah, that's something I,
And you're going to be at a hard difficulty
What the
for
fuck?
the discipline checks, and you're going to be at an average difficulty
what's
for
the hard
the
difficulty?
deception check. 3.
Why is it so hard?
Because you're following her instructions on how to cover everything up.
Well,
Sounds
She started the action, so at this point she's in charge of the roll.
wait,
Is
so
that
you
5
screwed us?
failures?
No.
That's
It's 5 deficits.
Okay, so I have 2
So-
successes and a deficit.
And
Oh, thank God.
Everything in
Yep.
this.
2 deficits.
One success, that's it.
1 success and that's it. What are you?
Oh shit. It was 2 successes, 2 failures, 2 deficits.
Okay, so 2 deficits is your net. Okay.
There.
Alright, so you guys, between the lot of you, you managed to kind of scoot body chunks away and kick dust over most of the blood puddles and things like that. You're pretty sure that it's decent enough for the moment. You certainly wouldn't want to be around here tomorrow because it's going to stink to high heaven, but for the moment.
It's satisfactory.
But you still have 15 motorcycles parked on the side of the road right now.
We'll throw them behind the nearest hill.
Leave one out for me.
And 1 for me.
So 2.
You're going to throw the motorcycles, eh?
You're gonna move the motorcycle.
I'm gonna move them as quickly as possible and utilize full use of my Russian orc strength. In association
They all
with,
have the keys in the ignition.
I will ride them. I will ride them behind the hill.
You guys gonna make 13 riding checks?
No, I just need 1 to see if he even knows how to operate a fucking motorbike like this. So, you want to give me a drive check there, Rusty?
I'm helping him move, period.
I need a drive check from both of you then.
Please, man, down. Difficulty?
Average. So, 2.
2. Corona, please don't lick my kneecap. That's weird and gross.
If I don't specify a difficulty, assume it's 2.
I gotta roll this with every dice now.
So everything's
I haven't
advantage.
failed once when I rolled with it.
Everything was advantage.
I got an advantage.
You got 1 advantage?
Everything else canceled out.
You figure out how to pop it into neutral.
2 successes and 1 advantage.
I can't stick the clutch, so I just roll them in neutral.
So you get, 5 of the bikes out of the way with no problems. You get 5 of the bikes out of the way with no problems. However, you run into these last 5 bikes that they're like old and jankety, and like you go to try to kickstart it, and like one of them, you had a disadvantage.
I got an advantage.
And good advantage. You go, and you feel it, like the kickstart, like jiggle a little bit and slip on its gear or whatever that holds it into place. And you're pretty sure that if you're not really careful, you could actually kick it off.
I've had bikes that have kicked them off.
Tends to happen on dirt bikes quite a lot.
Yeah.
So, can I just put it in neutral and roll it behind the hill?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
a heavy ass bike though.
I'm a big ass
I mean,
orc.
it's a Sportster, so I mean, it's not the worst bike in the world, but it's definitely like a 600-pound bike. So
Harley Sports.
And so, for an orc of my size and stature, that is how difficult?
the hard.
Okay.
I mean, you probably bench 250,
Hey,
maybe
what?
300.
Jerry,
You're
I
the
bench,
equivalent of a strong military soldier.
Jerry, I bench 255 in real
Okay.
life. not like wouldn't he bench like
So
350?
300 you bench,
Have
but
you- have you
you're
seen
not
military
benching
soldiers?
600. You're not
Yes.
picking up a 600-pound bike.
Most of them don't bench that much.
Like Haptor Bjornsson is a strength 4.
Hey, Jerry,
that?
I want to keep the
The
biggest CC bike for myself.
the mountain from Game of Thrones,
The mountain?
the
Strongest man alive
strongest
as a
man. Yeah, like he broke a
The mountain.
1,000-year-old record.
Yeah.
You don't know who Haptor?
You don't know who the
Bjornsson
mountain
I know
is?
who he is. Yes,
Okay.
I've seen
He-
Game of
He
Thrones.
he makes
6'9", 419 pounds.
he's the strongest man in the world with a dad bod.
But with his tiny little
All of
friend-
them have a dad bod.
Yeah, they got that- they got that gut.
Because
Hey,
because it's
called,
core strength. Somebody who has a six-pack is not strong.
it's called
They
the
are
ideal male form.
Sculpted.
Ben.
Somebody who is strong has what most people consider to be a beer gut because you have to have a core of muscles that's huge.
You gotta support that.
Yeah,
sport.
even
the,
though I have
the
a-
balls, those
Atlas
big
stones?
fucking concrete balls, the
Atlas stones.
Atlas stones. Oh my god, you
500
gotta have
pounds,
so
600 pound
much
Atlas stones.
core
Yeah.
on
Well,
that.
even though I got a belly, when I tighten it, like especially on the sides, it's hard, like hard.
Right.
And it's
But anyway,
right here.
in this system, a Olympiad level of skill is a skill rank 4. Like it's an exponential slide. So the difference between strength 1 and strength 2 is meh. Difference between strength 2 and strength 3 is big.
9
Difference
and
between
10.
3 and 4 is really big. 4 and 5 is huge.
Right. It's logarithmic. Yeah.
Right. Well, it's exponential.
Yeah.
Logarithmic would be the other way. Like it would, yeah, because a logarithm evens out.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
It's a
God.
sine graph.
So
4, strongest one. 5.
Yeah. Once you hit 7, you're the weakest son of a bitch in the world.
You're back to 1.
All right. So you guys do a decent job cleaning up the mess. About
I saved one of them for myself. Big CC bike, nice one.
okay. So you have one bike left on the side of the road still.
I think
2.
Richard said he wanted one.
Richard 101 as well.
See,
Okay.
Honda Goldwing if they had one.
A gold wing.
Hell yeah. AC and heater, radio. Heck yeah.
Most of them are Valkyries. No, I'm sorry. The Valkyrie's a touring bike, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
They'd be
Saddle
more
bags
like,
and all? Yeah, hard bags.
So
More like-
Sportster?
whatever the Honda Medium. So if that's the one you want, sure.
Oh, Honda Fury.
Zach, if you're hungry tomorrow and you want to hot pocket for lunch, you're
1300
welcome to
TC
have
bike.
one.
108.
Hmm?
A Fury with the 108.
They're casual bikes. They're not
1000cc
hot
is
rods.
casual.
Yeah, no, right. Whatever. I don't know enough about bikes to get into the nitty gritty of
Oh,
this.
then 1600.
For the same reason that I didn't list out a 9mm and a 45 caliber and blah blah blah. It's a fucking light, medium, or heavy pistol. It's a medium bike. I'm not doing this with you guys.
Medium bike.
It's a Harley 48. There you go.
Huh?
Harley 48.
I don't give a shit what manufacturer you want to label it. It's a medium bike. All right, it's the equivalent of a
Ducati 650.
Sure, why not?
You want a monster?
It's a
that's the name
408.
of it.
It's so if I give him a name, I can pull it up later on Wiki and be like, see, Jerry, it does 255 miles an hour.
It's a Ford Roulette.
Anyway, you know
Alright.
what I'm getting at. Let's
Right.
not get caught up in
Semantics.
semantics.
It's
So,
a 408.
Like,
That's what it
like-
is.
so you have 2 of these bikes left over. You got the keys. Obviously, the plates are registered to somebody else, but
Who's gonna check it?
as you look them over, the registrations are current. Like, no big
Wait,
deal.
they are registered to someone who?
The guy we.
Well, you're out in the middle of the mountains, so right now you're not in a position to check that. The reception on your cell phones is sketchy at best. Okay, your hacker is not going to be doing any cell phone hacking out in the middle of nowhere right
So connectivity equal to when you go out to Blue Ridge, Texas, or Bonham?
Yes.
Bonham has a Spectrum.
Oh, it just finally got up there.
They've had Spectrum for a while.
Really?
Frontier?
now. Okay.
No, Spectrum Internet.
So anything else
If they had
anybody wants to
Frontier,
do
they'd
while
be
you're
fucked.
waiting?
That's up.
Anything anybody else wants to do while you're waiting?
Take a nice,
Dude, the pixie's been
gothic
chilling.
squat.
That's all the pixie does
Yeah.
right now. He can't really lift
I'm
it.
cursing out the pixie.
Why?
All the crap you started. Next time, let me finish.
He was
Can I
pulled out a
finish?
shot-
Can I finish?
He pulled out a shotgun.
Okay, I'm finished.
Hmm?
He pulled out a shotgun. I shot him.
He just pulled it out. He didn't aim it.
He eliminated the threat.
See?
He racked it.
Ort gets it.
I hope your bike breaks. I'm not stupid.
So, yeah, we argue for a bit.
You know what's great about you riding in front of me?
You get to look at my butt.
I tell you
It's
about
easier to
Flotsam
shoot
being an
forward than it
asshole.
is to shoot backwards.
It's easy to poop
Exactly.
backwards. But
I tell you about Flotsam being an asshole, saying he won't help us in any way, and I'm like, dude, we're surrounded and we're kind of puckered. Nothing we can really do here.
Diplomacy.
Not anything he could do there either. Like,
diplomacy.
Finish the mission.
Yeah. By the barrel of a gun.
He's got a good
Okay.
point.
There's
That's the
no way
best
we're
kind of
getting out of that
diplomacy.
without-
alright, so about 45 minutes rolls by. Y'all hear the sound of a diesel in the distance. Flatbed pulls up. He's got an extra tire. Guy looks like he's just completely disinterested. He drops the tire off.
Basically, we could have left the bodies there and he wouldn't have noticed.
Probably not that disinterested, but
He's an underpaid AAA driver, and he's like, here's your tire, guys.
right.
Pops it on.
He offers to put it on. Minotaur says, "No, I got it." You guys put a tire on. You continue on the road. About an hour later, you guys make it back to the warehouse.
Oh, I trashed the cell phone, Jerry.
I say we
Okay,
run to
you
it.
just run it over or whatever.
Yeah.
Crack it in two pieces. And throw one piece at the location, and you throw the other piece off the other side of the road a couple miles down. There's only one way to be sure. Actually melt it. You want to destroy a hard drive? Melt it.
Either way, you don't have it with you. However you decided to go about destroying it doesn't really matter. So about an hour and a half later, you guys make it back to the warehouse. Well, actually, you make it back to town. There is a depot to return your car in this town.
How do we get back to the
Works
warehouse?
is the only, they have one car in their lot here. And a van now.
Well, you're at this point close enough that
So my paper's always
your folks at the warehouse could probably send you a ride.
Probably. That'd be great, guys.
Yeah.
Once we enter town, I call Flotsam and be like, alright, we're here. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, he says I'll have a car there for y'all in about 15 minutes.
Are we asking for a protected front? Just in case they do somehow.
Flotsam, just to let you know, in about 6 months I'm going on Glassdoor. Glassdoor.
Alright, so about 15 minutes later,
I
a
don't
ride
get
shows
it.
up for y'all. Assume you take it.
Yeah.
Then I'll get
I'll take it.
Vestor.com.
That's where you can find out the real employee reviews and like summaries and like how much they
Kinda
make
Me and the girl are kind
in
of
the company. Glassdoor.
You mean how it should always be?
Really good for tech companies.
She lets you know that her name is Claudette
Claudette?
at some point.
Well, you certainly claw.
How you spell
Dang it.
that?
Clobbered it. Never mind.
C-L-A-U-D-E-T-T-E.
Alright, CL. Sorry.
C-L-A-U-D-E-T-T-E. Claudette.
With two T's for extra tornado power.
CLAUDETTY.
E.
Corona.
Claudette.
Thank you.
Hi, Poppy.
Alright, so you guys get to the warehouse, you go around, you knock on the knocker, and it knocks just like a regular knocker this time.
Yay!
And the door opens. Y'all walk through, put in your code,
Yeah.
enter the
Push
office,
the motorcycles in.
and you're greeted by Flotsam and Jetsam.
You bastards.
I'm glad you're back. I see you managed to get her here.
You.
Screw us. Why screw us?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking out loud. My bad.
I need bigger gun. This is not satisfactory.
Well, it's worked for almost 200 years.
It needs
Almost
to be
150
bigger
years.
and fire
Blood's
faster.
broken. Half of us are wounded. and we left a mess. About 15 are dead.
Well, learn to do better.
We're only as good as our tools.
No, that's not true.
That's
Your
very
tools are
true
way
for
better
me,
than you.
comrade.
Jerry. What a dick. Your tools
Yeah,
are
see
way
ya.
better.
Jetham kind of looks over at his brother and goes, "It's true." And they wander off. Like they go through the door and disappear off into the warehouse.
Oh, you dirty man!
Claudette looks at you and says, "So what the hell? Why am I here?"
Good question.
I'm not telling some
That's above our
ourselves,
head.
That small comrade is
That's above our
pay grade.
imaginary pay grade.
But you brought me here. Why am I here?
That is not what we were told. We told
Miss
you
Johnson, where
here.
you
That's
at?
what
Just
we
as
do.
the wind
I
doesn't
yell
know
out,
why it blows,
Miss Johnson, where you at?
but it blows hard anyways. And it certainly blows hard here.
I yell out, Miss Johnson.
Alright, so y'all are looking around, you're looking around hollering for Miss Johnson, and then, just so happens that all of y'all happen to be looking in one direction, and you hear, yes, from behind you.
Hey,
I
Doc.
jump.
And the girl's here.
Hey, Doc.
What do
We're
you
back.
do with her?
Oh, well, welcome. What's your name?
I give it Claudette. Her name's Claudette.
Her name is Claudette.
Well, come with me. She stands up from her chair and kind of wraps her blanketed arm around Claudette and walks out of the office.
Oh.
So it's just y'all standing around inside of this office.
So, hey, you Gopnik person, you want to go look for some toys?
Duh.
Don't Nick.
I find whatever computer I can and see if there's any archive of what's in this warehouse.
Hey, you go picnic. Let's go look for some toys.
Yeah. As soon as you hit the inventory button, terabytes of data.
I start perusing and say, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. That's not real. This is bullshit.
I wanna type in Honda Fury air filter. Magic one. Or exhaust or something. Shoots flames.
Can I get a,
So you motorcycles?
I'm over here calling bullshit on all
Is
these.
there's gotta be a motorcycle.
You want to try to access the computer?
Yeah.
Okay, I would very much love a knowledge computers from you.
I don't have knowledge computers.
Well, why
tiny
don't you
fairy? Is
just
there
roll
any
me
large
a
guns? Find me a large gun, small fairy.
Yeah, why don't I just get the Pixie? Hey Pixie.
yeah, why don't you roll me a cunning check
Computers?
to operate the
Intellect.
computer?
Intellect.
Oh, intellect. Why don't you roll me an intellect check
Ooh, close. Good.
to hard difficulty?
Dang it. Oh, you didn't say anything. It's a hardness of 2. So, it's nothing.
You got a success.
Close and arrow. Okay, so those cancel. The X's are failures, right?
Yes.
So I get 1 advantage.
Okay, yeah, you try to access the computer and you feel like maybe you're getting the hang of it, but like this is unlike any computer system you've ever tried to run.
I call it
It
Pixie.
definitely ain't running no Windows.
Pixie!
So it's a worthless.
Pixie's sitting at the computer terminal right next to you.
Hey, look for a motorcycle. Or a motorcycle.
I'm busy.
I
As
don't
I'm
care.
Like, looking through the inventory, just like calling bullshit on everything, and then as he asks for weapons, I'm like, fucking shit, all of a sudden, this-
You're about as busy as a liberal on Reddit. Now look up a
What are you talking
motorcycle.
about? I'm like flying across the keyboard, like searching and stuff.
Look for a bike.
He's accessing it. You see shit sliding across the screen so fast. You're like, there's no way he's fucking.
Okay,
reading
well I hit
any
the
of that.
Windows key.
There is no Windows.
I
key.
hit the
It's
escape
not a
key.
Windows.
I hit the escape key.
That is not an escape key.
I just smashed my hand on the keyboard.
All
You're
right.
gonna hit the big save.
Give me a brawl roll.
Didn't you learn last time on
Want the fucking
PvP?
pixie pretty much.
Adversary 2.
Is it that?
So 3 difficulty dice. 2 of them are upgraded to reds.
Seriously? For slapping a keyboard?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you learn from the PvP?
Is the keyboard moving?
Oh, no, there's a pixie flying across the damn thing.
I'm not trying to hit the pixie. Oh, you're on the keyboard.
Yes.
I'm tiny, dude. I'm like flying across, quite literally flying across, and like got my
Oh,
arms
well,
out.
already
everywhere.
committed.
I've already committed.
I would press individual-
Smash the
individual keys
pixie
with
into the
one hand.
keyboard.
Okay, my one success and failure cancel out. Those both cancel out. So, one disadvantage.
Okay. So you go to cause harm to the computer by crushing your head into it.
My
and
hand.
Your hand.
Yeah, I was just...
Okay, whatever. Your hand gets about an inch away from the keyboard, and it smacks into basically, as best as you could tell, like a steel wall. Like it even like feels like if you ever slapped sheet metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like that.
I didn't touch it? The keyboard?
No, you never actually made it to the keyboard. Your fingers never touched the keyboard.
Okay, I want to try to poke the keyboard.
No problem.
Huh?
Just wait for it.
That's what it looks like.
You know what this meme is, right?
Yes.
No, wait, watch what they do.
You think?
Yeah, I know. That's.
Do you know this CIS, the hacking scene? 2 idiots on one keyboard? You seen that yet, Jerry?
Yes.
It's like a 50-second clip.
NCIS.
Just wait for it.
Yeah, 2 idiots on one keyboard, like.
What are they both doing on a keyboard? What?
They're stopping a hacker. That's how it works.
That's equivalent to 90s hacking.
Hacker
Yeah,
man.
fucking hackers. Yeah.
Hacker Man.
Hackers with Angelina Jolie,
Oh,
man.
dude.
Like,
Oh, yeah. That was a good movie.
she was so hot in that movie. Yeah. I don't know. I get it. I don't need to actually watch it. I've seen that scene replicated all through the 90s, sir.
I like that at the end of the guy just pulls the plug. You're safe now.
Alright.
Justice.
So, I tell you, shut up. I'm still looking. Give me a minute.
Looking for what?
Whatever's in here. Jeez.
Stop being so damn impatient.
You see things like the rod of Asclepius and, fucking the lightning bolt of Zeus and, shit like fly across the screen as he's looking through. You're like,
You hear me mumble bullshit like quite a bit. Like there's bullshit, this is bullshit, this is fake, this is bullshit. There's no fucking way, it's bullshit.
Trying to decide
Alright, I go down to the warehouse.
the ATM of Erebus.
You can't.
try to go through the door?
Yep.
Yeah, it's locked.
You gotta use your employee key card.
I'm gonna use my employee key card.
You don't have one yet.
No, they gave us one.
Oh, well, it doesn't work.
Don't work.
We're only temp employees right now.
So we can go in the front
The
door.
inventory for a little bit. I start
Into
looking
the-
at systems that are integrated. Like any kind of security system and whatnot.
As you start to kind of look at the grander systems of the place, you realize that the key lock outside is totally fake. Like,
It's not
you could push any 4 random buttons and it will open.
Oops.
I giggle at that. I'm like, okay.
You also notice that you also realize that there is a supercomputer somewhere that is housing all of the processing power. You also realize that there is a atmospheric control system, and you realize that there is a hydroponic system in the middle of the warehouse.
I'm gonna go there.
What kind of hydroponics? The is indoor garden might have food. Potato.
Can I see the like the connection between the door and everything that he was trying to get out of?
Yeah, but it's all tied into a security system that even as best as you try, you can't.
It doesn't ever
get
show
into.
Jerry. It doesn't show Miriam.
Yeah.
Definitely a different location for the camera.
It's adversary too.
Well,
You're leaning
another
backwards.
yellow.
So are you?
It's adversary 2, and
That's what I'm saying, it's
I will
probably
go
best to
ahead
put
and
it up.
spend
Get your own
story
camera.
point to make it
Put it up
adversary
on the
3.
desk.
Richard.
I get another red then.
That's a great camera angle. That's
Gotta angle it down, my dude.
It's gonna be
like that? That's stupid.
literally this right here, Jerry. That's my hacking.
Ooh, you can mount it on your robot and you can adjust it remotely from wherever you need it.
Well, let's see.
Ah.
But I do it with disadvantage.
Yep.
You suck.
You get a brief moment of you see how everything is connected, and then the whole computer system shuts down.
Piece of shit.
Norton found you.
It's Attack of McAfee!
This is better than the
Hey, McAfee is the best.
McAfee
No, really.
Matter of fact,
is cancer.
You almost feel like you were actively being counter-hacked.
There's no one watching.
System is smart.
There's 3 people watching. What are you talking about?
It's now a challenge.
Well, one
No.
It's
of
now a
you.
personal challenge of mine to get in here and make friends with it. I'm like, I was able to get into the USDOJ, the DOD, I was able to get all this.
It's actually a high quality
Interesting.
camera.
Yeah, it,
Mhm.
you know,
It does
That was pretty
1080p,
bad.
60 frames a second.
for you.
Supposed to.
Yeah, but I'm like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
For anyone watching, I have a new YouTube video coming out with a robot.
For you, at this point, is kind of old hat.
I'm like, this is like,
Be out tomorrow.
you know,
But for
10, 20
now-
plus.
It's full of
I like
AIDS.
it. Like, that's just the entry level. I'm like, fun stuff. Yeah. I was like, all right, I'm done playing around. We'll just get back to looking around and stuff. I won't fuck with your system anymore. I'm just kind of like looking around like, I'm not seeing anything. You know, every time I'm playing with my system, I feel like
What are y'all doing?
Agent horse.
Jared, do I feel like it's too methodical and calculating to be a person?
You're not really sure. You felt like as you were trying to get through, like it kept, like solutions kept appearing to your heads, like something was counteracting you. Your assumption, of course, is that it was another person. So.
Robot cam.
Metagame, I know it's AI.
There we go.
Yeah, you already got a better view. You can see so much more of us now. Gotta go a little bit more into
Shoot it
the-
again?
Look at that. Now you can see all of us. Now you can see
What kind of space exploration bullshit?
It's like bomb disposal robot, dude.
It actually is based on a real, the iRobot 710 codon.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's
so y'all are hanging out in the office. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the
I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know you're playing around with your new gun. What are you guys doing?
I wanted to find a bigger gun.
Okay. As you look around the office, it's just filing cabinets. Like you go over to that section of wall that like matrixed out and was full of guns, and like there's not even scenes.
You are sad.
A knock on the wall.
Roll
It
for,
sounds like a solid wall.
roll for sadness.
Are you gonna try pulling the one that he pulled?
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Roll for sadness.
I would like to see if the pixie can find some guns in the inventory.
I'm busy trying to get the computer back on.
Yeah, at this point he's staring at a blank screen, like cussing and slamming buttons and shit.
Looking for cables to fucking put
Small
on there.
Conrad, have you tried the
What are you
power
doing?
button?
I looked at you with a really, really pissed off looking like.
If looks could kill, you'd be dead.
Is
I'm pissed because I can't make friends with
the
this
place
system.
where the rats and the old orc went, is there like a door?
Yeah,
It's a
and
lock.
you can't get through it.
Is there a window?
Yeah,
Can I see
big
that?
windows, lots of big windows.
You can see them
Are there
walking.
any other doors in this?
Well, you see them go down a set of stairs and disappear. Like you're on an upper level right now that looks out over the warehouse.
I want to tap on the glass. Is it thick?
Yeah. Give me a just give me a raw intellect check. suppose.
Is there an intercom system?
Unless you have knowledge engineering. Do you have knowledge engineering?
No.
Or knowledge mechanics?
No.
Straight smarts against difficulty 2.
Is there an intercom button or anything?
What?
Intercom button or anything?
Not that you see.
Still pissed off computer though.
2
I was
successes.
having fun. Computer decided to be a dick.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that that's like at least bulletproof glass. Matter of fact, you're not even sure it's actually glass. It's probably plexiglass.
Like that.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna sit in the corner and watch everybody since I have knowledge psychology.
Okay. So about 45 minutes passes, and then
I'm working on the bike.
Bike's outside, bro.
bike's outside.
I pushed it in. Remember?
Not through a regular ass door.
Yeah, you can.
Not through these regular ass doors. You're not. It's outside.
I'm outside.
All right. So about 45 minutes goes by, and then Miss Johnson and Claudette show up again. This time, you notice that Claudette is wearing a little tiara,
Ah, crap.
and she has several rings on that she was not wearing, and she's wearing a very nice set of modern clothes. You know, designer jeans, nice top.
I
Yeah.
compliment her.
No, she's got her hair braided, things like that.
45 minutes the fastest
She's like,
thing.
damn, girl.
I thought it was Johnson.
Sexy.
Computer pissed me off. I was trying to have fun and it did not.
I'm just sleeping on the floor. True Gothic fashion. Sleep on the floor.
Alright. Well, Ms. Johnson says it's time. Please come with me.
Okay.
She turns around, opens the door, and allows y'all through. Y'all go down a set of stairs. You go around a couple of warehouse shelves and things like that. Again, as you're looking around, last time you guys saw weird shit like a dodgeball and some other shit. You see some other weird things. And you come around to a corner, and there are 2 chairs set back to back, and then 2 like 1950s sci-fi like go over your brain hair dryer with all the fucking cords and wires coming out of them. And the 2 rats show up. They put both of the Miss Johnson and Claudette into the 2 chairs. You hear the hum of equipment, and everything kind of warms up like around you, and you see what looks like cotton candy being stretched out from Mrs. Johnson's head, and it begins to start dumping into Claudette's head.
Oh, no.
A few minutes later, the machines kind of whir down, and anybody who is trained in vigilance, does anybody have a pip? Okay, if you have a pip, you immediately notice that
I have 2.
Mrs. Johnson stops breathing.
I'm not there.
The one advantage. And... Are there any deficits or no?
No, there's no roll.
Yeah.
Just I just need to know if you were trained.
Yeah.
If you're trained, you notice that Mrs. Johnson stops breathing.
I enact
Immediately
my
rush over
survival
and I'm
skill
just like-
and rush to try to resuscitate her.
I think she
The
wants
2 rats look at you kind of bemusedly and say, "She's gone. We'll miss her, but she's now in her."
So did they mind meld or something?
Yeah, so what exactly happened?
My
again?
mind should go in mine.
Oh, Claudette is now the new caretaker.
So she has all the knowledge? and
I
shit?
have no idea how long Mrs. Johnson was the caretaker. She was the caretaker long before we showed up. But from what we understood, it was the end of her time. and now it's her time. I know nothing about her. I don't like her. Jessup looks over at Flotsam and goes, yeah, I don't like her either. And they kind of just grumble and mumble and disappear off into
So
the
now we have a
shelves.
super dangerous warehouse full of mythical items and artifacts with 5 idiots, 2 rats who are the senior employees, and a new CEO who's never had a single day on the job.
Indeed. And we'll pick up there next time.
Well, shit.
I'm still outside working on the bike.
Yeah, so you know nothing about this.
5 idiots.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, that's totally the title of next next session.
5 idiots, a clueless CEO, and 2 senior rats.
Oh, shit.
I like it. I'm on board for that title.
Alright, guys. Say goodnight.
Well done, guys.
Maybe stream.
Bye, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us, as many of y'all did.
Goodbye, one person watching the stream that's not me this time.
We'll be on next Thursday after next. Goodbye.